In last video, we went over what systems of linear equation looks like. We can have one solution, no solution, or infinitely many. And we're going to have three different ways that we're going to solve these. So let's start by solving by graphing. Example 1 says solve the system of equations by graphing. So the first thing we need to do is put this into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to take this top equation here and I'm going to rewrite it. And now let's put this into slope-intercept form, which, as a reminder, that is our y equals mx plus b. So I need to solve this for y. So first thing we'll do is subtract our 2x over. So I'm going to bring down my negative y. And because I want this in mx plus b, I want that x first. So this is going to be negative 2x minus 8. Okay, I cannot combine these. These are not like terms. That is not negative 10x. So we have almost solved this for y. I've solved this for negative y. I need to solve it for positive y. So we will divide or multiply everything by negative 1. So I get y equals 2x plus 8. All right. So from here, I now can graph this line. This 2 right here represents my slope. So if my slope is 2 over 1, or sorry, if my slope is 2, then that's the same as 2 over 1. And then this 8 represents my y-intercept. So my y-intercept is at the ordered pair 0, 8. So we start with that y-intercept, and I'm going to use my slope. 2 over 1 is the same as up 2 to the right 1. So 1, 2, right 1. Here is my point. Now I really need points along this entire thing. So we can go the opposite direction. Instead of going up 2, I'll go down 2. Instead of going to the right 1, we'll go left 1. I'm going to do that the whole way down. And then I'll get out my handy dandy ruler here. And we want this to go the entire way. And we want to use a ruler because when we are solving these by graphing, it is so important that these are accurate. Okay. So this is my line, y equals 2x plus 8. And now I'm going to take this bottom one over here, rewrite it. And now I want to solve this one for y. This one's a lot easier because it has a positive y, unlike this one that had a negative y. To get this into my y equals mx plus b form, I'm simply going to move this 3x over. And the opposite of a positive 3x is a negative 1. Again, not like terms, so those don't cancel. And because I want my x first, this will be y equals 3x plus 3. All right, so my slope is negative 3, which is the same as negative 3 over 1. And this 3 right here is my y-intercept at 0, 3. So we start with that y-intercept at 3. Negative 3 over 1 means down 3 to the right 1. So down 1, 2, 3 to the right 1. Now I can keep going this way, but as you notice, I am getting further and further from my line. So what I really need to do, even though I went all the way, I really need to go in the opposite direction. So the opposite of going down 3 is up. Instead of going right 3, we'll go left. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3 to the left 1, and that first point lands on that line. So there's my intersection. Up 1, 2, 3 to the left 1. Here is my second line. And I'll go ahead and label this one. This one is my y equals negative 3x plus 3. We definitely want to make sure everything is labeled all on our graph. But the important part here is where this is intersecting. My intersection point is right here. And so what is that ordered pair? That ordered pair is at -1, 6. And so that is my solution. -1, 6. So we can see visually when I graph these two lines where they are crossing. However, graphing isn't really the best method for 2 reasons. One, this has to be accurate. If I decided to just go down the 3 and over the 1 and make this line, if it's just a little bit off, now my answer gets fuzzy. Also, graphing only works when my solution are whole numbers. If my solution is, let's just say, -1 and 6.4, that's really hard for me to read on a graph unless I have it more zoomed in with more grid lines, right? But if I have one that's -1, 6.4, I'm not going to be able to tell, is that 6.3, is it 6.5, is it 6.25? So graphing only works when this is whole numbers, and you have to be very accurate with the graph. Next video, I am going to show how we can do this a little bit quicker using your calculator. So come to next video and I will show you how to use your calculator.